Page 62, the First Noel. We're in G major, of course. All the F's are going to be F sharps. Something. 3/4 times, so there's 3 beats in a measure, but it was still counting quarter notes. We have a pickup beat, so we're coming in on beat 3. Let's take this one hand at a time and make sure we got the fingering and the rhythm down. So we're starting here. 3 and 1. 3 and 1 and 2 and we got the dotted rhythm again. 1 and 2 and then cross under. If you're doing the G major scale like you're supposed to, that's it. From the first full measure to the next couple, it's a G major scale. So you run into these things in music and you think, oh, it just happens. You don't even have to worry about it. You just, thumb will come under all by itself. You see it. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. And then cross over third finger and you're going to do it again. That's rather repetitious, and that's really basically all it is. Left hand, you get the primary chords. You got the G chord, 1 chord, and then the 5/7 chord, except we're not using the C. We'll just lift it out. You don't have to use all the notes. And then a 4 chord, and then a 1 chord. Let's go to measure 6. You're here, quarter notes. That's all right. We can handle that, I hope. Put the hands together here. 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and. These eighth notes are by themselves, so make sure you lift up the left hand. 1 and 2 and. Again, the eighth notes are by themselves. Now the tricky part. You're using different fingers on the hands at the same time. Those are together. And then, so you have to work out on these. I struggle with that. So this takes time. I mean, I'm getting a lot better at it now, but originally I couldn't do it. I had to stop. Which fingers? I'm using these fingers, and now I'm going to use these fingers, and then the fourth fingers are together. That's not bad. And then these fingers, and here. I struggle with that, but just go over it real slowly and carefully, and then go over it a few hundred times, and it eventually comes. That's really the hardest part of the piece as far as I'm concerned. You get it again on page 63 around, what, measure 22? Here. You get it again there, so yeah. Oh, you also get it on measure 15 and 14 and 15 up there. It's a very repetitious piece, it really is. Now, articulation, we're just putting in phrasing. Lift up. Lift up. Lift up. It's like taking a breath. You're letting the music breathe. In the left hand, you connect everything you can except for the rest. That's all. Now you have to lift up to here, but not here. Connect that. Even though you're lifting up here, keep that down. So, now lift up in both hands. And here, see, lifting up in the left hand because they're chords, we have to. But not the right hand. Don't lift up in both hands. Like that. That's, oh. Keep the right hand down. Connect them. Now lift up. So connect that. You can't connect that. That's all right. So you put in the phrasing. Then the dynamics apply to the melody. Mezzo piano, moderately soft. Whatever you think sort of soft is, this left has to be very soft. And you're staying in that area until you get to pick up to measure 18. Come up a little bit moderately loud. Keep the left hand soft. And you got a crescendo. Now you're loud. The left hand is in the background. Retard onto at the end. Stay loud though. I tend to come down a little bit, but that says to stay loud. So you're starting out moderately soft throughout most of it. Now you don't have to stay exactly that. You can get a little louder and softer as you feel it. But then you come up there on pick up to measure 18 a little bit, and then finally on measure 22 you're loud in the right hand. Okay. Speed, well, if you're going to sing it, how? How fast would you sing it? About there, I think. It depends on how much coffee or eggnog I've had to drink, is what it is. Repeat, you go back to the beginning and do it all again, and then if you go on, there's a fermata at the end. You'd hang on to that for a little while. If I do it with a metronome, I'll just double the value and hold on it for 4 counts instead of 2. Now the repeating, because you got 3 verses, and so you repeat for however many verses you're going to do. And the play with me, I'm only going to repeat once, because we're not singing here, we're just doing it. But my problem with this piece is, as pretty as it is, it's very repetitious. I just don't like repetitious pieces. That's just a personal thing with me. And this thing, it just goes over and over and over the same thing. Ugh. Let's play it together very slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms. Not going to do any dynamics. As I said, I'm going to repeat it once and that's it. So I'll give us 2 counts, ready, go. That's 2 counts. And then we start. Ready and go, and 3. 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and. 1 and 2 and. And 2. Repeat 1 and 2 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2, hold. 2 off.